We're back for the second leg against FK Partizan in the Europa League knockouts. How are we going to get on? Roll the intro. Hello and welcome back to the Journeyman Save. I am Coach Leftfoot. It's a pleasure to have you with me. So we were last together for the very disappointing 3-1 loss to AEK in the League Cup thing. Quarter-final, Leg 2 Cup. Really disappointing. We then played them again and drew 3-all. We went 2-0 down. No, we didn't. We went 1-0 up, then 2-1 down. Then it was 2-2, 3-2 to us. We conceded an 89th minute goal to make it 3-3. All a little bit unfair. We played very well in it, but we backed that up. We followed that up, actually, sorry, with a 2-1 loss to FK Partizan, with Cahool getting us a goal to give us a chance in the second leg, which is coming today. And then we played Xanthi and won 2-0. And today we're going to be playing Partizan and PAS Gianna, whose name I cannot pronounce to save my life. But it's not going too bad, to be honest. We are still top of the league by, well, we've got a bit of a clear margin now. 12 points clear at the top of the league, which is very nice. We still haven't lost a game, so hopefully that won't happen today against PAS Gianna. And something I've just noticed as well, that if we go to add and remove leagues, come on, there we go. When it gets there, add and remove leagues. If we just have a cheeky look at Asia and Singapore's in there, so how do we feel about a possible second save on the channel, delving into Singapore and seeing what happens with their sort of football? So if you're interested in that, leave a like on the video, let me know down below if that's something you'd be interested to see on the channel, and it will second sort of semi-save on the side. It wouldn't be as consistent as this one, it would just be something we'd delve into every so often and have a look at, see how it goes. So let me know if that's something you're interested in. But today we are playing FK Partizan up first. It is time to get straight into the game. Let's go. So this is how we line up. We've changed formation to a 4-1-2-2-1. As people from previous saves will know, this is one of my favourite formations in the game. Matrushkin in goal. Linez, Lovro, Barrio and Del Croy are the back four. Taxidis sits in front of the back four. Then Balic and Mendy play in the midfield. We're trying Mendy out as a Carrillo, which means he should be shuttling across in front of the defensive midfielder across the lines, trying to cover the space. Diaz on the left, Cahool on the right, and Djurdovic up front as the club captain. They're lining up in the 4-4-2, which caused us quite a few problems. He looks like an absolute beast. Tawamba. Leandre Tawamba. He looks like massive. What's his size and weight? Can you find out all of that stuff? I'm pretty sure you used to be able to find out all of that. Attributes. 6'2", 13 stone. That seems quite heavy. 6'2". We'll have to keep an eye out for him. We go into the game. I'm going to have to tell them we owe Partizan. We're at home. Let's go out there and batter them and see if we can get into them. We do come into this one in good form. It's a different sort of challenge. Get out there. Come on, Olympiakos. Let's get through to the latter stages of the Europa League knockouts. Djurdovic has it. He's tackled on the edge. Filipovic forward, but Panagaitis gets there. Mendy, ball through. Cahool's in on goal. Shoots Rokov with a good save. And it's a positive start. 2 minutes into the game, we get our first corner. Balic, Lovro with a header. Panagaitis heads it straight at Rokov. And it really is a good start. We just need to make sure we take our chances. As Tottenham find themselves 1-0 down at home to Feyenoord, which is interesting. Another highlight there. Matrushkin with a goal kick. Left to Del Croy, who's being employed as a bit of a wing-back at the moment. Mendy up to Balic. Balic, who hasn't been too impressive since joining the club, but he finds Djurdovic with a good pass. Djurdovic beats one, shoots from range. Never really troubling the goalkeeper, but we are dominating the game. We've restricted FK Partizan quite a lot. Balic short to Cahool. Cahool's cross hits Tawamba. Cahool into Barrio to Lovro. Lovro holds on. Panagaitis, there's Mendy there in space. He uses him. Back to Panagaitis. Out to Cahool. Can he put a cross? And he doesn't. It's a good tackle, and Vostich will bring it away as Partizan will look to hit us on the break. Vostich, that's a terrible pass, and Balic pounces on the header from Panagaitis. Mendy forward, ball through. Gil Diaz will get there. Crosses. Cahool loses out in the header, and FK Partizan look to come forward again. Tawamba. Ozegovic with the ball, the striker. What will he do? Shoots from miles out, and that looked so far over the bar. It was ridiculous, even though the commentary said he did really well. But the ball in. Lovro! Lovro with a header. Wonderful stuff. If you want to get your name in the game, All you've got to do is donate $1 on Patreon. Lovro, what a header that is. Gil Diaz, look at that. Keeper's got no chance with that powerful header from there. You are a superstar, my man, Mr. Lovro. Absolute superstar. So just before half-time, we have another highlight. Panagaitis, ball in, Balic. Where's it? Gil Diaz has got a score, and he does. He hits it as hard as he can at Rokov, and it gives us a 2-0 lead, which puts us ahead on the day. It doesn't necessarily change the game, because once we'd scored our goal, Partizan had to score anyway. But Panagaitis into Balic. Balic with a good ball into Gil Diaz. Maybe this is the game where Balic actually becomes alive as an Olympiakos player and really gets into the game. But at the moment, we are not giving FK Partizan a sniff. And that's going to be the end of the first half. So we get into team talk and we can say that we are very happy with how it's going. Calmly, I'm very happy with it. Keep up 7. Got to keep an eye on Lovro. He's getting a bit tired. But it did say earlier in the game that nobody is beating him in the air at the moment. So we're going to have to try and keep him on the pitch for as long as possible. But at the moment, we are 2-0 up on the day, 3-2 on aggregate. We just need one more and I'll be fairly comfortable. As Zagevich is beaten to the ball by Bererio, Lovro to Linez, Balic. Balic to Mendy, Mendy to Djurdovic, Djurdovic around the corner to Cahul, back into Djurdovic, he's one-on-one, he's tackled, Gil Diaz, wow. What a finish, rifled into the roof of the net. And I said I wanted one more to be comfortable. That does make me a bit more comfortable. Balic with the ball into Mendy. Mendy back to Djurdovic. Djurdovic around the corner to Cahul, who squared it back to Djurdovic. I thought he was going to shoot. He got tackled, and then Gil Diaz took no prisoners with that shot. As the Americans would say, he lost all disregard for mankind. If you haven't seen that clip, you need to see that clip. Okay, we are 50 minutes into the game, and Djurdovic is going to come off and be replaced by... We're going to give Capital a run. I know he doesn't like to play as a complete forward, but we're going to give him a go just to see how he does. Delcroix with the ball to Panagaitos. Back to Delcroix. Can we get another one? And that should be game over. Balic, ball through. Capital's there. Squares it. Cahul with a header. Didn't get enough power behind it, and Rokov was there to make quite an easy catch. But Pedersen with a throw-in for FK Partizan to Ilic. Ilic, ball through for the beast Tawamba. Tawamba with a ball in. Ozgovic, he's not going to miss that. And it's 3-1, 4-3 on aggregate. One more goal for Partizan would give them the lead on away goals. So we're going to have to be pretty careful now, because Pedersen took a throw-in into Lukic. Lukic around the corner to Ilic. Found the beast Tawamba on this left-hand side, who crossed it for his strike partner to have quite an easy finish at the near post. Shot it across the goalkeeper. Mitrushkin's going to have absolutely no chance from that sort of range. And yeah, it could be a bit of squeaky bum time as we're going to 20 minutes to go. I think we'll see this highlight. We'll see how this plays out. And if Partizan score, I'm going to really kick myself, which would hurt, as Balic has given the ball away. Dolly finds Ozgovic. We're going to need a big save from Mitrushkin here. He's trying to hold it up. Barrio with a good tackle. And Mendy has the ball up to Balic. Let's hope for a better pass this time. Balic just taking his time, slowing it down. Coming out with the ball into Capital's feet. Capital comes and gets it over the top, to Delcroix. Delcroix cross from the right side. Kalul's there with a header, and Rokov with a fairly comfortable save, to be honest. It wasn't really troubling him. We are now just going to make a slight tweak to the tactic. These guys can just drop back onto fullbacks on support. Cahul will be a inside forward on support. In fact, we'll go back to wingers, I think, on the edge, because we don't really need them to be cutting inside anymore to create those goal scoring opportunities. And I'm just wondering if there's any way we can get some fresh legs on without really ruining the chemistry of the team and how it's all working. Ideally, I'd like a left back, but I don't have one on the bench, so we'll leave it as is. Cahul on a 6.2 is a bit concerning, so we're actually going to take him off for Yano. And can Diaz play on the right? He can, but Diaz is on a 9.1. I don't really want to change that. We'll leave Jano on as a winger. He can do it. He's just a left-footed right winger. It's going to be fine. I don't want to play as an inside forward, so that'll complicate him. And then into the last 10 minutes, we're just going to mix up the tactics a little bit. We're just going to go into retain possession. We don't need to look for that overlap anymore. Probably will lower the tempo as well, just so that we really slow the play down. They've made all 3 subs now. They're really going for it. It's just their defence has let them down. 6.1, 6.4, 6.1 at the back. That sounds like I'm giving a diving score, doesn't it? Balic into Capital, up to Gil Diaz. Gil Diaz, we'll just hold on to it. Just retain the possession. That's all I want. Delcroix, Balic. Balic out to Linez. Linez? I don't know. Balic into Mendy. Mendy out to Balic. Just use Linez. He's got loads of time. Yano into Balic. Balic to Mendy. Mendy through. Gil Diaz gets on the end of it. Shoots. Saved. Gil Diaz cuts it back across and Capital can't get there. It will be an Olympiakos throw. We have 5 minutes to hold out and we're going through to the next round, which after the first leg, I wasn't too convinced that would happen. We are into injury time and Rokov takes the goal kick. Big pump forward. Barrio wins the header. Capital's just got to hold it up and give the ball off nice and easy. That's it. Linez to Yano. Yano, they're not really putting us under too much pressure. And Yano's just running down the wing into Capital in the box. Gil Diaz, another save from Rokov. And we win a corner with 4 minutes of injury time to go. And I'm just sorry about all these changes that you're seeing me make. But you're seeing how I actually do the game. Normally, this is the sort of changes I would be making to really make sure we hold this lead. I don't want any long balls forward. Basically, we just want to keep the ball. Gil Diaz to Yano. Yano on the edge shoots, it's deflected, and it will be a throw-in deep in FK Partizan territory. We've just got to make sure we've got enough numbers back. We've got 3-on-1, and as long as this guy, Capital, tracks that winger, we should be okay. But I'm just watching the clock. They have a corner. Yano heads it away. Balic runs with it. Just, I'll take a hoof there if you want. Balic, oh, lovely play into Mendy. Up the line to Gil Diaz. Capital's made a run, but good, sensible football from Gil Diaz, keeping the ball and going backwards. Yano could just drop it off to Linez behind him, but puts it into the box. Balic is there, but he can't get there. Perez into Petrovic. There's 10 seconds to go for us to qualify into the quarterfinals of the Europa League. Lovro, Balic. We should see this out. We have seen it out. We're through. What a win that is. Really happy with that. Absolutely superb. I love the fact he says it's disappointing. Not only did we win 3-1 on the night, we've won on aggregate as well. So he can be quiet for the time being. But there we go. We'll stick for this. How long have we been recording for? Yeah. We're going to have easily enough time to get the next game in as well. So we get 445k and we win in the Europa League first knockout round. And we'll let the assistant go and talk to that. And Diaz was absolutely superb in front of goal. So that's what we will tell him. And we will go in to the draw for the next round. And just before we get there, we've had a new intake of youth players. I haven't seen this. It's just popped up. So we've got every reason to be excited by Alan Rhodes, who is English and looks okay. A good, alright goalkeeper. Needs to work on his physicals. So he will definitely be signed up. A good, yeah, good little bit of potential, which is okay. Let's have a look. Who else we've got? Alan Rhodes has come from Feltham. Typhon Fotis from Megra. He looks okay. I'll tell you what, let's just go into youth candidates actually. Look at the ones that are worthwhile. So Lukas Kyriakakis. Yeah, it looks like he could be okay. He needs to work on his passing. Good determination, which is good at 14. That's not bad. Aristomenes Gavril. All-round defender. Not too good or bad, really. A bit average. Irvin Shahu. No. Technical stuff is pretty poor. Aglis Galanis. Yeah, it's not wonderful. Let's pick someone at random. Charis Abiantis. 1.5 potential, not very good. And this guy, Aristomenes Makropopoulos. Brilliant. I mean, he's kind of quick and he's very naturally fit, but I don't think they're really going to make the grade. So, really, if you want to be a patron and be Alan Rhodes and get your name in the game, you can. Or the other ones we've got in the under-20s by potential is Panagaitis Aravidis is looking for a Patreon name. It's like an ad, isn't it? Well, it is an ad, technically. It's like a sponsor a puppy sort of thing. Sponsor a Regen. That's what I should call it. Dimitris Kalkanis. He looks like he needs a Patreon name. So someone donate $1 and sponsor Dimitris Kalkaninis. Why not? And it'll be a lot easier for me to say. There we go. We will now be back. Well, we might as well stay because the draw's going to happen any minute now. And here we are for the draw. So some big teams. Monaco, Porto, Milan, Arsenal. Tottenham did make it through in the end. Olympic Lyon, Napoli, Lazio. I mean, I want someone like Steaua Bucharest. That's who I want. In fact, that is the team I want. Steaua Bucharest. Right, here we go. Porto. Have Atalanta even. Not Atlanta, that's a state in America. AS Monaco, Wolfsburg, Valencia, Napoli. Leipzig versus Tottenham, good game. Lazio versus Arsenal, very good game. Milan versus Steaua Bucharest, so we haven't got them, but a lot of the big teams have gone. Spartak Moscow or Braga are my preferred. Lyonnais, Spartak Moscow, so we're going to be away at Braga, which is quite an interesting tie. I'm quite happy with that. Not doing very well in their league at the moment, 5th, so not too bad, but quite a pace off Porto, Sporting and Benfica. But yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the draw. What do you think? Do you think that's winnable? I certainly think it is. I think we will... Have I got enough time to play the next game? I'll tell you what, it's going to be a long episode. Let's play Pass Gianninan, who are 10th. See you there. Some changes to the team for the second game of the episode due to tiredness from the last Europa League game. Tenes comes in back in at right back. Gomez and Papasok are the new back defensive two. Severin comes in on the left hand side. Siopis is the holding midfielder with Jan Petric playing next to Mendy, who has recovered to be full fitness. He's very athletic, he's good in natural fitness. Royce comes in on the right hand side, Jano on the left, and Ivanusek leads the line up front. So we do have on the bench Djurdovic, Balic, Capital, Taxidis, Diaz, Lovro and Capino as well. They'll open a 4-2-3-1. We are heavy favourites for this game, so I'm going to assertively tell the guys we should be winning this one fairly comfortably and leave it at that. Leave it at that. Hopefully there won't be any complacency, and I just think we should easily have enough about us to go and win this game. Although the starting possession was a little bit worrying, but I'm going to assume that's because we gave them the ball with a big hoof forward, more than likely. We have had the first shot on target, so let's see how we get on. So, corner for them. Maria ball in. Albanese knocked down. Leonardo's there. And I said I didn't want complacency, and it looks like we're getting it. Because we were 1-0 down. Leonardo finished from a corner 10 minutes into the game. It was Maria that put it in. Albanese with a knockdown, and well, he's not going to miss from there, is he? 25 minutes gone, we are slowly starting to dominate the game a bit more with possession, but we still cannot find that breakthrough. So we're going to push the line a little bit further up. We'll play out of the defence as well, just to make sure we keep the ball and not give it away. I'm also going to give them some encouragement. We demanded more as soon as we went a goal down, and now we're just going to give them a little bit of encouragement to hopefully get the ball up the pitch. But it's with Giannan again, as Paradis puts it in. Cozones on the edge. What will he do with it? Holds it up to Bruno. Bruno through. Good clearance away. Yano can't get there. Vafius with a massive ball forward. Tenes with a good header. Marco Royce. Marco Royce has it and comes forward. He's got a ball in the middle and he finds Yano on the opposite wing. Yano has it into Ivanusek. Can he put it round the corner? He can't. Jan Petric. Good ball out to Tenes. Tenes has 3 men chasing him. Yano tries to head it across, but it's saved. Siopis picks it up. Jan Petric comes forward. Jan Petric, good forward. Dennis, Ivanusek's there, and it's a goal. It's not offside. 1-1 before half-time, which means we can come out and dominate the second half, which is really what we should be doing against a team like this. As it all came from that first shot from Yano, which the keeper saved pretty well. Siopis found Jan Petric, who put a lovely ball through to Tenes. Look at all these people that migrated towards Tenes, and then Ivanusek was there just to tap it in at the back post. A tapper to make it 1-1 going into half-time, which is brilliant. So into half-time at 1-1, and we've got Yano is not getting into the game, so Gil Diaz is going to have to... He was a little bit unfit after the Europa League game, but he's going to come in. Severin also having a bad game, and Sergio Gomez not impressing that much either. We're only going to do that one sub, and we're going to certainly tell them I'm not happy because we should be winning this. So we'll end the team talk, go straight out there, fresh in their ears of my voice ringing around in their heads, saying... What the bloody hell are you doing? Let's hope it affects them as Mendy has the ball. Well, that's a pass to nobody, but it's the end of the highlight. Okay, so Severin, who wasn't having a good game, is going to come off anyway, and I didn't put a left back on the bench, so I might have to put Lovro there, I think. No, we're going to bring Bajic on. Bajic is going to replace Mendy, and then those two can swap over, and we're actually going to push Jan Petric into a centre midfielder on attack. Mendy's going to have to play as a wing back. It's something I do with the team that I manage on a Saturday a lot. I play someone who is a holding midfielder or a more defensive midfielder at a full back if I need to, and it normally works. So hopefully it'll work in Football Manager. As Balic finds Royce. Royce has got an overlap, but he doesn't use it. It goes back to Gomez into Balic. Balic now does use Tenes on the overlap. Tenes, he's got Royce there, but ball back post. Gil Diaz. He's too good for this division, Gil Diaz. The signing we bought in from Fiorentina gets another goal at the back post. What a ball from Tenes as well, who's also, I guess, a Regen up for sponsor. Sponsor a Regen. You can be Tenes if you want, the right back in the club. What a ball that is to the back post, and Gil Diaz nearly headbutts the post for his troubles, but does get a goal, and that is what we need. 2-1 up. It restores our 12-point lead at the top of the table, and our goal difference is huge as well. 49 goal difference, which is 17 more than AEK in second. So it's been a good season. So highlight, Vafis into Leonardo, their goal scorer. Papasok wins the header. Jan Petric to Gil Diaz. Back to Siopis, into Balic, Jan Petric, up to Gil Diaz again. He's got an overlap which he uses. It's Mendy, the auxiliary left back. Ivanusek fires it in. 3-1. That should be game over. I cannot see Gianna penetrating us twice more to get back into the game. 3-1, we extend our lead at the top of the table. Malic to Jan Petric, into Gil Diaz, who held it up very well, and then found the space for Mendy, who puts a lovely ball in as an auxiliary left-back, and Ivanusek powers it in from the edge of the box. Wonderful stuff, 3-1. And with 10 minutes to go, we are going to give Lovro another little run out. Sergio Gomez hasn't really impressed, which is annoying. He's got a lot of potential, but doesn't really seem to impress at the moment. So Lovro comes on to replace him for the last 10 minutes as Rodriguez comes forward. Albinas, back to Kozoronis, Bruno, Mary is tackled very well by Mendy. He's having a great game at left back. Ivanusek out to Gil Diaz. Gil Diaz comes forward, takes his time, crosses it. Ivanusek for the hat-trick. He gets it. There it is. 4-1. Ivanusek. I'm pretty sure that's his first hat-trick for the club. He looks like he's going to be a great signing from NK Maribor. As Ivanusek, he actually held it up very well, found Gil Diaz, and then made this run and just cuts across towards the near post. Finishes it on his left foot. Wonderful goal. Game over. Or is it game over? Because there is 4 minutes to go and there's another highlight. Kozoronis. That's a name I probably shouldn't be struggling with. Koyata. Rodriguez is what I was trying to do there. Roll my R. Paldi. Koyata. Ball in to Bruno. Carrillo. Round the corner. He looked offside, Albinas, but it's a terrible, terrible shot. And Mitrushkin makes a very easy save. So Royce with a free kick. Ball in. Lovro heads it down and it is put in the back of the net, but he's offside from Bajic, I think. He is, yeah. It's very unlucky. Oh no, it was Lovro that was offside. Damn you, Lovro. I've got a terrible time to get the hiccups when I'm recording a video. But there we go. 4-1. Good win. And that's the end of the episode, really. I'm going to say very pleased with that. We'll leave it there. We'll be back probably again. We're probably going to play quite a few games offline. And we'll be back for, I'll say quite a few. It's literally there, the next game I was going to come back for. We'll come back to play SC Braga in the second leg. And that's when we will be together. We're getting very close to the end of the season, which is brilliant because we're very close to being unbeaten in the league all year, which is wonderful. So thank you very much for watching, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure having you here. Let me know what you think about the idea of a Singapore save in the comments below. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new and you want to see more. But for now, I'm out. Cheers.